Let's talk about one other way to declare variables that we missed. Just for your reference, we probably won't use any global variables in these exercises, but I want to show you that these are available. So I could technically take these two variables here, and I can declare them outside of main. For now, let me hit format on this, and you're going to see it errors because it doesn't like the way this is set up. So let me just do this, and you're going to see it still will error if I try and run it. It's because we can't use this shortcut notation declaring a variable outside of the main function. So if we declare a variable out here, it's going to be available to our main function and any other functions that we declare inside of this file. Now, we haven't gotten to other functions yet, but you'd see maybe how this would come in handy later. But for now, let's prove that we can do this. We can declare these variables out here and then print them inside of main. Now we can't use this shortcut notation anymore, so let's get rid of the colons. And you're gonna see I don't think we can just use var either. I think we have to, oh, maybe we can. It likes that. Let's run it. My mistake. We can just use var, and it can infer that this will be an int, and it'll infer that this will be a string. But if you're declaring something in the global scope, which means outside of this main function, I'd highly recommend go ahead and typing out the type that you want in there. Int, in our case, int and string. Run it. Cannot use math.pal float64. Okay, so that's my fault. Math.pal returns a float64, and I thought it returned an int. So by typing this out like manually, I learned that math.pal returns a float64. So this has to be float64. It cannot be int. So that's another reason that you might want to use these longhand types sometimes, just to kind of get an understanding in Go of what's a string, what's a float, what's an int, what returns what, so to speak. In our case, math.pal will return a float. So let's run this, and now we'll see we get it. 81 is actually a float. There's no decimal on it, but it's just what this returns, and so it can be a float.